Hello, fellow chess nerds, and welcome to this video on our favourite topic in the world of chess books. Right, I have sat down today and I have thought, if I could just recommend 3 books to the beginner, the adult, improve, the intermediate, what would they be, and in what order, and how would I study it? Right, so that is what I've done. I've got my books here, and I'm going to go through these books and give my reasonings for it. So I'm going to go with this one for number 1. Oh, by the way, if you don't know who I am, welcome to the channel. Benedictine on Chessable, author on there. And my Common Chess Patterns is highly recommended by a lot of people. Thank you for that. So this one is number 1, and it's Logical Chess by Chernev. Here's my 1957 battered copy, yellow in pages, right? Well thumbed because it's a really, really good book. So why this book? And this is a little bit, I won't say controversial because many, many people enjoy this book. It's a chess classic. But if you've seen the Chess Dojo channel, there are 4 people on there and they do the top 10 books. And it's not on, I believe it's not on any of them. So I was a little bit shocked when I saw that. I don't really know why they didn't include this book because it is a gem. And why is it so good? Well, there are 30 games in this where the Chernev is a great writer. He's got a great sort of enthusiasm and a way of writing that's quite engaging, even from 1957 standards. And he explains every single move. That's the format, right? So why does Black play this? The answer's in the book. Why does he play this poor move? You criticise that poor move. Why is that poor move good? It's in the book. It's explained every single move. And yet, whereas it could get a little bit tedious, E4, E5, he sort of explains it over and over again, but he doesn't sort of apologise for that. He says he's ramming home the message. So Chernev's logical book, Logical Chess, move by move book, that would be our number 1 book to recommend to somebody in that circumstance that I mentioned at the start of the video. But why this one, and why not his other book, The Most Instructive Games Ever Played? Because some people say that's a better book than this one. Well, I think it's a practical decision here because I thought, would you go with 30 and go through these games twice and get all the information and retain the information? Or would you recommend a book that's got 60 odd games to someone who's just starting out in chess? Right? Because what would they do then? Get to sort of game 20 and lose steam a little bit. But here it's manageable. There's just I'm doing a series on this as well. You can check that out if you want to. Great book, highly recommended. Repeat viewings of it. Oh, you can also, go on Ali Chess Study. Someone's already compiled all the games and just go through the study and read the notes. You don't want to get the board out. Great book. Number 2 would be, without doubt, in the order that you can actually start studying this one and go through this and have this at the same time, and it's this one, Lev Albert's Chess Training Pocketbook. Was that mentioned on the Chess Dojo top 10? I don't know. It was a while ago since I watched that video. But this is a fantastic chess book, without doubt. Many, many people I know just love this book. It's a tactical gem. Each position is like, wow. When you go through tactics and you go, yeah, there's that pin, yeah, that's a knight fork, da 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 da. And then you sometimes come across a tactic and you go, whoa, that's amazing. And you just think, wow, whoa, just did not see that coming. That's so instructive. It's like most of these in this book, actually, to be honest. Along with, I think there's 12 ink and pawn endgames. So a gem of a book, very, very good. It's a pocket book which fits in your pocket. Actually fits in your pocket. Some pocket books don't fit in your pocket. This does. I have taken this all over the world. All over the world. I've travelled all over the world. Certainly all over Spain and Spanish islands. That's where it's been, by the pool with me, and on trains and buses and things like that. And I would recommend the same approach that I would do with my Chessable stuff, and that is repetition, base repetition, so the stuff sticks in your head. Right? So it's no good just going, well, that was really good. That's an amazing one. It does help the fact that they are gems. It does help stick in the head, but repetition really sort of solidifies that learning process. So yeah, I would recommend this book, and going through it several times. You'll want to go through this book several times. It's such an enjoyable treat. So that's that one. That's number 2. It's also done this one as well. That's just book 2, which I don't think is quite as good as this one. I've got to be honest, but it's still good. It's still both good. If you can get to the point where you're just flicking at a random position because you've gone gone through it so much and go, oh, yeah, I know the move within sort of 5-10 seconds, and you're retaining that knowledge, you're going to be really, really strong at the chessboard tactically, just by this one book with 300 positions. Condensed knowledge. Really, really good. So this book is going to be my number one, and it's this one. It's Simple Chess by Michael Steen. If you've ever been in that position where you've opened the game, you've made the opening moves, and you think, what do we do now? Right, I'm trying to, what do we do? Do I attack? Where do I attack? Where do my pieces want to go? It's all in here. And this is actually one of the most recommended books of all time by many, many different people. I think this comes up pretty high on the Chess Dojo. Oh, I keep referencing that. There's many, many people talk about chess books, but I know they're quite a respected channel, and you do listen to people like that because they've got a lot of knowledge. So it is high up on a lot of people's lists. But how do you study it? Well, I've done a chess series on this as well because it's just so good, and I wanted to go through a book myself, so I do it through YouTube and put the videos out at the same time. It's like win-win, you know. So this one, recommend going through it again, like the Chernev one, multiple times. It's no good going through it, like I've said before, like you're reading a murder mystery, like Lavin and Brown, The Yoke Mysteries, like 1988, Comedy Murder Mystery. It's my book, obviously. Right? But it's the practical point. I'm not just plugging my book. You don't read chess books if you want to retain the actual knowledge by starting on page 1 and getting to page 458 in hardback form. Right? You retain knowledge by going through things with spaced repetition or doing other types of memory stuff. You can look at the Chess Memory Palace videos I've got out as well. Other ideas on memory, but multiple repetition, the ideas stick in your head. So those are my chess top 3, the books I would recommend in that order of studying. And let me know what you think.